Now to your health. It's going to be a sunny day, and getting outside for some sun exposure is the best way to absorb vitamin D.
Health reporter Heather Hernandez is with us to tell us why vitamin D is so important. And she's got a big myth about sunscreen.
A myth about sunscreen, that's right. Because you know what, your diet alone isn't going to cut it with vitamin D, even though your morning cereal and your milk, it might be fortified with vitamin D right now. But you have to go outside. Without vitamin D, people complain of feeling sick all the time or depressed, tired, and achy. It is critical to bone and cellular health, but half of Americans are not getting enough.
The people who don't get a lot of sun exposure, older adults and those with darker skin, are the most at risk for vitamin D deficiency. The simple solution is to go outside. Your body makes vitamin D when sunlight hits the skin. So in theory, some have also thought sunscreen, which blocks harmful UV light, can block vitamin D absorption. Licensed esthetician Emily Trampetti says it's all a myth.
Actually, vitamin D, we kind of synthesize it through our body through sunlight, but we actually still need a well-balanced diet to get it into our body. So that's why actually sometimes even in really sunny climates, we see people with vitamin D deficiencies because they're maybe not getting enough lipids in their diet or essential fatty acids.
Harvard Medical School says even if sunscreen prevents some vitamin D absorption, very few people put on enough sunscreen to block all UVB light or use sunscreen irregularly.
I always like lotions or gels over sprays and powders because sprays and powders, it's really hard to tell if you have an even application or not, and if you're actually getting enough on the skin.
An Australian study also shows no difference in vitamin D between adults randomly assigned to use sunscreen and those assigned a placebo cream. What can prohibit you from getting enough is where you live. The further from the equator, the less vitamin D producing UVB light reaches the Earth's surface. And air quality can diminish vitamin D since carbon particles in the air from burning of fossil fuels, wood, and other materials scatter and absorb UVB rays.
So air quality is supposed to be good this week, so that's not an issue, but still most Americans are not getting outside enough. Some health experts recommend taking a daily multivitamin or a vitamin D supplement. Just take it year round just to be sure you're getting enough. This is also an issue in the winter, but luckily we've got plenty of sun this week.
Okay. How much do most adults need? Can you break that down?
So in order to take a multivitamin or a vitamin D supplement every day, adults need 600 IUs of vitamin D per day. Adults over 70 need a little bit more, about 800 IUs daily. It is rare to overdose, though. There's, you can buy them in like 1,000 IUs, and really you're not going to overdo it on yourself. And it might take you a long time to get over a deficiency.
No kidding, yeah.
So it might take like months of taking one, but definitely want to talk to your doctor. There are tests out there to test how much vitamin D.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Sometimes your health plan includes it, sometimes it doesn't. You may have to pay, but
I found most of the time insurance doesn't cover tests like that, but if yours does, then definitely get one.
Go get it.
If you are taking a supplement, should you still be getting outside?
Yeah.
You should. Okay.
Sophia.
I go home and I go straight to sleep and I wait till it's not hot out.
Go outside.
Well, there's your problem. You've never seen the sun.
I hibernate.
But the point of the story was you still want to put your sunscreen on. It's not going to block the vitamin D absorption.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe take a supplement on top of it.
All right, Haley.
You just wanted me to tell you that you can go inside all day long and just take a supplement and it'll totally fix everything.
Haley, thank you.
In the air conditioning.